So Kendrick Lamar has spun the block again with Not Like Us, his 4th diss track in a week aimed at Drake. It's effectively a mini EP at this point. Real ones, get on in here. I'm exhausted, but I've been working my ass off for y'all, so I appreciate y'all for coming through for me every single video. It started with the Like That verse a month ago, and then in the last week we've seen Euphoria, we've seen 616 in Toronto, we've seen Meet the Grams, and now it's Not Like Us. In 3 songs in 24 hours, it's absolutely insane. The cover for Not Like Us features Drake's crib in Toronto, also called the Embassy, his $100 million compound, and the little signs on top of it are sex offender notifications that you can find on the Citizen app. This is the 3rd straight song where Kendrick Lamar is calling Drake a pedophile, and personally I feel like at some point you gotta have some type of receipts. Like, isn't there a moral obligation to report this man, aside from just like tossing it out there? And people are gonna bring up the smoke, which they rightfully should, but there isn't necessarily a fire at the moment. But hey man, this is all crazy. And people are ready to just run with this. But the same people that are ready to run with this were totally listening to Drake just fine 6 months ago when that smoke was already there. So that's why I'm saying we need some type of a receipt. I'm not a lawyer, but can Drake sue for defamation? If you are one, let me know. Let's get into the song. It's produced by Mustard on the beat and it's straight out of the Bay. It's giving hyphy. He starts right here. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many ops you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. I feel like lyrically this song isn't as strong as Euphoria or 616 in Toronto or even Meet the Grams, but the point is Kendrick is still flossing here. And on top of that, seeing Mustard working on it, and also I think what's going to show is that this song is going to be embraced by the West, especially Oakland, because Drake should have never did that AI voice as Tupac to insult Kendrick. Like, what were you thinking, bro? That is probably one of the worst things you've done in your career. And then even posting a selfie with you wearing, I think it's Compton Community College, that shirt on, like, it's like the trolling has gotten to a point where it's like, yo, there was no one around you saying like you were playing with fire here. Also, at this point, what more does Kendrick have to prove? Like, you know that Simpsons meme, like, he's already dead? That's what had happened here. He's already dead. I don't know what he's going to do to come back from this. I didn't know how he was going to come back from Meet the Grams. But what does he do here? Next on the track, we go right here. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that upped the score with him. Walk him down, whole time I know we got some hoe in him. Wild stuff here. We were thinking that Kendrick Lamar wasn't battle tested and that Drake was battle tested. Drake was the one that could push the tempo. Drake was the one that could double tap. Drake was the one that can continue to release diss tracks. But it's actually been proven to be Kendrick. At this point, this is the 4th song. Kendrick Lamar is in fact Omar, and you don't want to pick a fight with Omar. And he comes back in with the pedo allegations again. Say Drake, I hear you like him young. You better not ever go to cell back 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. I'm saying, bro, if you're gonna keep saying this, we need some type of a receipt, but damn, bro. People are gonna sit here and point out all the other valid smoke from before this, but y'all was still listening to Drake's music and had no problem with it then. So I'm saying right now, we need some type of a receipt. But even then, receipt or not, Drake is getting cooked. The main thing I'm trying to do is point out the hypocrisy and also call out the sea change that is currently happening. If in the middle of July, you're in the club and they're playing Drake records and people start booing over the fact that he's a pedo without any real receipts, only the smoke that we had before, just know that we are a community of hypocrites because we were listening to his music and enjoying it even though we knew everything we knew previously. Just saying. And then here, Kendrick starts to clown Drake again, and Baca got a weird place. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. That was legitimately funny. It goes on. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. It's like these are lowbrow lyrics. This is basic, probably some of the most basic lyrics Kendrick Lamar has ever spit. But the way that he's just flossing on this, just dancing on this, just dancing in people's faces, it's a victory lap. And I think that it really shows that Drake tried to troll Kendrick by rapping as Tupac, as if saying that, oh, we need the West Coast Savior to come here. And what ended up happening is the West Coast Savior, Kendrick Lamar, did show up and take Drake to the cleaners. Like here, check out this line. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pac, nigga? I think that Oakland should be your last stop, nigga. Like, that's true. Like, what were you thinking doing that AI track? I said this in my video. I said that it was low and he shouldn't have done it. And this is what is happening. Your whole career is effectively immolating in front of our very eyes. Or another one. Tell the pop star to quit hiding. Fuck a caption, want action. No accident, I'm hands on. He fuck around and get polished. Or he mentions 2 athletes with connections to Drake. DeMar DeRozan, who played on the Toronto Raptors, and Serena Williams, who used to date Drake, right here. I'm glad DeRozan came home. Y'all didn't deserve him either. From Alondra down to Central, nigga, better not speak on Serena. And then again, and your homeboy need a subpoena, that predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on Neighborhood Watch. The whole fourth verse is Kendrick Lamar going at Drake's associations with Atlanta. And honestly, it's like he's cutting like snowmen into a piece of paper. Like it's methodical. You called Future when you didn't see the club. Lil Baby helped you get your lingo up. 21 gave you false street cred. Thug made you feel like you was slime in your head. Quavo said you could be from the north side. 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. How many people is Kendrick Lamar looping into this? He's effectively calling all of them to kind of pledge their allegiance in some way. Are they cool with this nigga? And then the song ends with what probably might become the call and response for the West Coast. It's yet to be seen what it'll be out here, but let's see. Let me hear you say OVO ho, say OVO ho. Then step this way, step that way. The thing that really sends me is that folks need to understand that the impossible might have just happened. It takes years to build a reputation, and it can go up like this. I don't know if Drake has been moved out of the cultural pocket. I could just be hyper online and the average person on the street doesn't care about this. But I don't know, something feels different. And also the community and the culture, we are all hypocrites. Because only 6 months ago, we were still going up to Drake's music when we knew all of the things that we knew. We knew all about the smoke. We knew about the text messages. We knew about him dating these young girls. We knew the video from previously. These things we all knew. And we still listened to his music. We still went up for it. And these rappers, they still aligned themselves with him. So what happens now? You let me know. I don't know what Drake does to come back from this. But personally, I feel like he doesn't have to respond. It's already over. And if he does respond, what kind of response could really overtake this? I just don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Drop a W if you made it this far. If you want to support, you know how to do it. It's your boy Jacques. Shout outs to the real ones. I'll see you on the next one, hopefully in a couple days and not a couple hours. Peace.